the stock has surprised everybody. And I also was of the view that, look, Bajaj Auto will struggle to come back in their local market, and rural recovery will have impact on them. We must look at Bajaj Auto slightly differentiately. What I like about Bajaj Auto is the fact that every 3-4 years they're able to, in a sense, create additional business, which is that from scooter they went to motorcycle, from motorcycle they added exports, from exports they moved on to what really could be called as premium biking, and from premium biking they are now moving into the entire EV strategy. So, Bajaj Auto I think is a very differentiated kind of a company in terms of what the approach is. 20% margin, I think it's impressive. You look at what TVS margins are, what the margins of Hero MotoCorp are. It's very impressive to see that they are actually commanding margins of 20%. Now, when it comes to valuations, I would say it's a judgment call. But it's a company which has just done a buyback, which means they're becoming shareholder friendly. It's a company which in a sense has renovated itself. They may not be the real first one to come into the EV space, but they have capabilities and they've demonstrated ability to really shake it out. So it's a stock which you own it, I think you should hold it. Now what happens today could be a function of market and other factors which are at play. But big declines in my book actually will qualify when you want to be a buyer in Bajaj Auto. Because if there is one space where the disruption in a sense is something which is real, I think is in the auto space, and which are the companies which in a sense have really adapted themselves to really get future ready. I think it is in the entire two-wheeler space. So I think Bajaj Auto has really adapted themselves very well. Their margins are strong. They're doing a buyback. They're not keeping cash back. And despite the capex what they've done, Sumit, because the EV capex actually started, I think I don't see a dent in the return ratio. So from a shareholder standpoint, they've got all the necessary ingredients which will ensure the stock will remain an outperformer.